Hi Battle Brother, today I want to share about a tactical style of tactical gameplay. The gameplay is almost versatile. You will become a sniper, rifle, or tanker depending on the formation. Suitable for all types of melee and long-range weapons, and easy to use. Let's start with the scenes in the video on absolute difficulty, patch 9. First is signature. On absolute difficulty, Tyrannid and Chaos types Minories and Majories will appear a lot. With Tyrannid, it is simply focusing on attacking Majories, but with Chaos you have to attack everything. Radiating Impact will provide a huge amount of area damage when finish or parry kill an enemy, although the 90-second cooldown is very long. But the damage from Radiating Impact threatens even extremists very quickly. You will get used to and quickly accept this long cooldown time. Many times, this perk will save you from a tight siege. Now about gear. I accept to trade 50% of the marking time to deal 75% more damage to marked enemies with expert timing. But many times 4 seconds is too little for us to take advantage or confront the swarm. And I compensate with priority targeting, increasing the marking time by 8 seconds. In theory, we will have 3 times the marking time to deal with the enemy swarms, but still have to trade with Auspex Scan, only marking enemies of Majories level and above. Honestly, when playing on high difficulty, increasing the damage to Minories is redundant and distracts the big targets. For those with weak PCs, with a large number of enemies appearing in the game, activating Auspex Scan is no different than turning the PC into a time bomb. Since Auspex's cooldown is also quite long, activating it with only 3 to 4 Majories is unnecessary. So Battle Focus will solve the problem, although the marking time is only 4 seconds because priority targeting only works with Auspex Scan, but the marking floors will soon be quickly reactivated with successful parries. I call this a mini Auspex Scan. It is practical on both Extremis and Terminus when the skill is on countdown. About team, Secure Stockpile provides 1 bomb every 60 seconds from the start of the game. This perk is very strong when providing passive resources, especially in Horde mode. Always having resources to initiate the fight to clear the Minories swarm will bring a huge advantage. Just focusing on attacking instead of defending will shorten the fight time and reduce the risk of making mistakes. Equipment Croc, Stun, Melta depending on the playstyle and preference will continuously appear in the match. For those who do not take equipment seriously, the video has shown you, and when you get used to it, the tactical class will always be your first choice. Seriously speaking, Secure Stockpile and about Emperor's Vengeance of core perk are 2 required perks when using the tactical class. Emperor's Vengeance provides you 1 magazine every time you finish off an enemy of Majories level or higher. You almost don't have to worry about ammo, especially with brothers using Plasma, Multi-Melta, and Heavy Bolt. And because I'm aiming for versatility, I chose Heightened Vigor. You will have more diverse options after parry, gun strike, hit, shoot all have individual action cards or coordinate together. This 10% damage is actually better than the 25% damage from ranged weapons of Relentless Pursuit, but consider it if you focus on being a gunner. Finally, because you almost never run out of ammo with your main weapon, Balanced Distribution will give you 3 loadouts with different weapons, unless you only use Plasma or Bolt types, then choose one of the remaining 2 perks according to your playstyle. About Prestige. First is Second Look, which allows you to correct mistakes. I know that not only me but many players, even main Tatical, often miss scans. Honestly, I miss scans quite a lot because in situations that require quick handling, it is easy to make mistakes. Next is Resilience, which will provide an additional 40% of the bonus health when using Stim. On absolute difficulty, you will be restoned about half of the health bar. This helps to give resources back to your teammates. There are cases where you will accept losing a little contested health rather than losing a stim when you know for sure Resilience will make up for it. Skilled Supply provides 15% of the total ammo, although not much, but will make you feel more secure and confident when firing from the weapon. Finally is Acuity. This point is really effective with bolt weapons, especially bolts with a large number of bullets in the magazine or with a fast firing speed. Although I often use Multi-Melta, but I still take this perk because I always have a loadout with Bolt Carbine in reserve to shoot bosses because I really don't like using Plasma even though Plasma is very strong. About tips, try to estimate and pay attention to finish and parry kill. Avoid activating Radiating Impact ineffectively, and it will be activated immediately from your position when you press E to finish. Try to use Auspex Scan properly, just 1 Majories in skill, and you won't have Second Look. Now, melee fencing is the best because this playstyle really needs a lot of parry. About melee, with the recent patch 9 update, in my opinion, Chainsword has been buffed very strongly in both fencing and balanced versions. I recommend using fencing to be suitable and easy to activate the mark, in addition to damage, most importantly with the attack speed increased by 2.2 times from 4 to 9. That's why I prioritized height and vigor above. And I don't know what to say about the block version. The attack speed is still 1. Before the other 2 types increased by 4 time, now it's 9 time. About range weapons. All weapons are suitable for you, but I recommend the bolt rifle and multi-melta, because those are the 2 weapons I often use effectively in matches. All guns prioritize the number of bullets in the magazine to combine well with Emperor's Vengeance. Hope it will help the Rookie Brothers conquer Absolute, and here is the overview.